line.
Ready. Hey, Red.
Stafford on first down. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. Well, this defense for the Cards, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. That one, a first down pickup of 8. And the Rams in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they coming off their very first loss of the season, suffered a week ago.
So now we can all take that chasing the 1972 Dolphins, take it and throw it right out the window, right? But let's face it, not many teams talk about that or even have interest in it. All they want to do right now is bounce back after that loss.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. You look at this Arizona defense. They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because his feeling was good, solid performance, did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely would like to see some improvement in this week's game.
They always want improvement, don't they?
They certainly do.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals 35. 3rd down and 1. And now Stafford's going to move him around. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, it's Tristan Ebner from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And, Charles, what a battle this is within the division, because these guys, they've got the lead, but not by much. On the other side of the field, they're knocking on the door and trying to equal them in the wins category.
And I love that second part that you talked about, equaling them in the wins category, because if somehow you get down to the end of the year and they're tied in record, head-to-head's always the first tiebreaker. So the winner of this game, they'll have a big advantage.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. Now the ball comes loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. We figured they'd come out with intensity and aggressiveness on the defensive side of the ball, and they have an early turnover to show for it.
They lived up to their reputation. That's who they are. They want to attack on every play, even though they're playing defense. And you're exactly right. Force their early turnover, and now they'll try to attack again and again throughout the game.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2nd and 10. Shotgun now from Murray. Touchdown! Trey McBride, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Prater for the extra point, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Ebner going to elect to bring this out of the end zone here. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now Stafford. Incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
2nd and 20. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On 2nd down, Williams. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 46 yards rushing for him now. And he's carried the ball just 5 times. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw is Stafford. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. And they bring this one back. Score, a fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. Prater on to add the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 21, Rams 0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one. And what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground.
And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 27. They'll try the air now with Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Ready. 40 got. 40 got.
Stafford popping this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
He's going to have the 1st down and more than that. Touchdown, Rams. Demarcus Robinson, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams get a bit closer. Extra point splits the uprights, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Murray. And some room to work. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Now Murray. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On the handoff, it's DiMercado. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Murray now to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marquise Goodwin, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Ebner going to elect to bring this out of the end zone here. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. On 2nd down, here's Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
53, ready, 59.
Here's Stafford. That is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 3rd catch of this 1st half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
Good for Rams. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
White.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
40 got. 40 got.
Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
32.
Now Stafford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Well, there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a 2nd route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
Ready.
2nd down and 6 now.
Hey, 70. Ready.
Now it's Stafford. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 14. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career, that draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they called Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet. I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the 1st half winds down.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Facing this big first half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it.
50-50. Hey, 22. Hey, high.
They snap it to Stafford. And And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Murray now on 1st down. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that's caught inside the 35. A huge play there for Arizona. 62 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. The give is to DiMercado. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Murray. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Throwing now is Murray. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll try and run the option. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Prater's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
At their own 25-yard line.
Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. Gets around him. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half.
Ready.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Alert. 0.
And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
Ready.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter.
50-50. Middle. Look at
A final shot before the break. Stafford. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the 2nd half gets started. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. On play action, it's Murray. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards the pickup, good enough for an Arizona first.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Murray now. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cardinals. Odell Beckham, 69 yards. And the Cards have opened the lead up to 30. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. But if you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes,
bye-bye,
he just takes off and goes, and I think that's what we just saw there.
And he returns this to the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Looking deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, LA! Puka Nacua, 62 yards. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 24. The Rams kickoff team on the field. And here we go with the ball in the air. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll power his way up near the 25. 55 yards rushing for him now to this point. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. To throw, it's Murray. That is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Here's DeMercado. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
They're going for it. Hits Murray. Eluding the pressure right. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Easy, alert! Get on!
After the interception, here's Stafford. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
53, ready. Hey, give me radar.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Going up top for Kupp. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Stafford. Dancing, and he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Matthew Stafford with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Murray now on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. On the ground, it's DiMercado. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 84 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Pass complete there to Nakua. Oh, and now some space to operate. A big play there for L.A. 43 yards. Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory. And
he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Kyron Williams, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're...
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marquise Goodwin. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Cardinals are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Prater for the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Ebner going to elect to bring this out of the end zone here. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And now off to the races, down the right side. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And even 150 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
40 got 40, double right. Hey, 50.
Here's Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
2nd and 10, Stafford again. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a 1st down as he stopped at the 48. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hey, middle. White.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
12 yards the pickup, good enough for an Arizona first. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And out of bounds right around the 20. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Running, DeMarcano.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now Murray. Buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
A run, it's DeMarcano.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Back to throw it, Murray. Out to the right here to Wilson. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. And I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. Murray going to throw. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Marquise Goodwin from 6 yards away.
And the Cardinals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point good by Prater. And they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Ebner going to elect to bring this out of the end zone here. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he'll be taken down.